With your pencil value scale done, you're gonna go get a painting tray. You should have a mixing palette, paint tray, water bowl, and brush. This is tempera paint. I sanitize the lids, but we do share kind of the paint inside. Obviously no hands should be touching the paint, so it should be fine. As you can see, the person who has used this last did a really nice job keeping most of their colors clean. Besides, you can see the orange got some black in it. Okay, so we want to do our best to keep those colors clean. All of our mixing is going to be in this tray. Flip your value scale over and draw those floor lines again. This time we're mixing colors. You're going to pick one color to do your value scale with. So we're going to do a baby scoop, and what I mean by baby scoop is that my danger zone, the middle, is my danger zone. We don't want to get any paint on the danger zone at all. Okay, I also don't want to get my paint any higher than that. So I'm going to just slide off as much as I can. If I need to, I can do a second baby scoop. All right, I'm gonna clean my brush off because I can't put my brush with a color on it into another color. So I'm gonna get all that color off. I've got to look at my brush and see if I see any color. I don't. So now I can pick what color I want to do. I'm gonna do purple. Now for the first one, I literally want to get the smallest amount of color that I can. All right, smallest amount. I'm gonna stir that in with the white, and I'm gonna paint my top box with that. I'm keeping a ballerina brush, so my brush is nice and tall. I'm not squishing my brush onto the paper. Sometimes it goes on a little bit smoother if I just dip my brush in the water. I'm ready to add a little bit more purple, so I'm going to clear out my brush, get a tiny bit more purple, mix that in, or whatever color you're using, of course. Okay, I'm going to paint that onto the second one. You might need to mix a little bit more. Clean out my brush. All right, I'm gonna do a little baby scoop here and brush some off. Make sure my brush is really clean before adding more white, because I need it to be a little bit lighter than that main color. So right now I'm creating tints of purple because I'm adding white. The fourth box, I want you to do the color that you're using straight out of the ice cube tray. I'm gonna do a baby scoop, brush off as much as I can. This time I'm gonna get the smallest amount of black. I can always add more black, but it really overpowers the color pretty quickly. I'm gonna mix that in and paint the last box to get a shade of my color. So this is a color mixed with black. This is a shade.